Welcome, Cancer Leo, to your Astro Dice reading for April. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome, welcome, and cross watchers, of course. Okay, my friends, let's see what's going on with you. And for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. So, best house, please. Best message for the beautiful Cancer Leo, please, Spirit. You have the North Node coming up. I love that. Going straight into the North Node over here with Taurian energy in the 10th house. Wow. That is a beautiful, beautiful way to start April in the 10th house, my friends. So let's see what's going on over here. We're going to use Vesta, the spirit within. I don't have north and south, but she's great to use. So here we go. The goddess within your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. Talking about this North Node. North Node is the destined path. Where are you going? What needs to be done? Oh, man. Okay, going straight into Taurus energy. The energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthly, and productive, yet slow and relaxed. And going straight into the 10th house. 10th house is your achievements and status of the outside world. So this is the people you deal with on the outside, right? Could be co-workers, anything that's not within what you would consider the home. So it could be even internet. I like to use the internet on this one. You might be talking with people on the internet, right? Because they're considered the outside world. So this could be your social medias, social platforms, however it is, but it's the way that you're dealing with them. Okay, my friends, let's go in here and see what is going on. You might be doing some work, right, on the internet as well. Maybe you have an internet-based job or dealing with someone on the social media. Things in the outside world. Okay, getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. And your destined area of the outside world. You could be trying to also put together some kind of business, project. Ooh, I love this one. Angels of the Four Directions. You are divinely pushed towards this area because it is under your North Node, which is a karmic, right? Is the karmic area of your life, which is destined to get there. So your angels are pushing you right now towards this area of your life in which you need to really start get going, right? Let's put it that way. Under the Taurus, it says there's a lot of joyous fun going on. So you could feel like you're celebrating something right now. You might just feel very happy, joyful. Might be hanging around with people who, you know, are entertaining you, making you feel good on the outside world. Maybe you got a promotion on the outside world. Something is going on. You might even meet somebody on the outside world at a carnival, someplace like this. Doing a lot of maybe even traveling on the outside world. Whatever you're doing out there, my friends. Everybody's story is a little different. Take what resonates, what doesn't resonate, please throw away. And, you know, for some of you might not know yet. Okay, intuition and manifestation. It's like something that you're in. I see exactly what's going on here. For the majority of you, you are being pushed into this direction. It's going to bring you a lot of excitement within your life. You're intuitive to understand that what you're manifesting is actually like taking the baby steps to do so. So it does feel like your intuition, whatever you're intuitive about right now, is really pushing you towards this area as you're divinely guided and pushed to that area because it says you deserve this. I'm going to put that right there. And this is because there's that intention again. Talk about that yellow right here, right? Consciously aware of what you're manifesting. The yellow is talking about the solar plexus, so it's also talking about this is my intention, this is what I'm manifesting, this is what I want and I desire, right? Really keeping yourself up. And it just feels like you're very positive right now. I like that. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Clarifying on the angels of the four directions, please, for Cancer Leo. Positivity is all over the place. Ooh, Page of Swords. It looks like you might be learning something, researching someone, something. Someone on the outside might even be doing a little research on you, watching you, paying close attention to you, or you could be doing so to someone else as well. But this is definitely talking about getting information, being watched, and then of course coming on the angels of the four directions, talking about that Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and probably Gabriel, more than likely. It's also saying that they're paying attention to you. They may even be feeding you downloads through your intuition as they are giving you, information, maybe through dreams, signs, symbols. Feels like it's a little bit of everything. I don't know why. Feels like you are doing research, you are maybe investigating something. But it's also talking about the angels also delivering messages, information to you. Could be those thoughts in your mind that are popping up to do some research, and maybe you don't know why you keep thinking you should do something. And if you keep thinking about something and you can't figure out why I should be trying to research this, it does feel like it's because it's divinely like knocking on your head over here. Hello, I need you to research this, please, so that we can move up the ladder. Hello. So there's definitely divine intervention over here when it comes to communication, no matter what. So if you are getting these strange thoughts, and kind of feelings of you need to do some kind of research, or maybe you have an understanding that someone is kind of watching you, maybe they want to hire you, something of this nature is going on, for sure. Because it does feel like 2 in 1 with joyous fun over here. Holding tight. Keeping yourself balanced within the situation. You are having joyous fun. I do feel like for some of you, even if you are out spending money, having fun, going to carnivals, you are still really holding tight to your finances, right? So it's kind of like, I'm not going to overspend. I'm going to go out and have fun, but we're not overspending, right? We're going to be logical about the situation. We're going to spend what we need and hold tight to the rest. So it does feel like you are doing a good job of holding tight to the money that's needed, maybe saving money. So you could say I have, this kind of like saved fun money that we're going to use. We're going to go out and have fun, but we're not going to overspend. I do see you holding tight to that with your intuition over here and manifestations of deserving. And you definitely could be talking to some kind of Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra in the outside world. So you may have met this person. It could even be a boss. It might be maybe you just went through some kind of tough time, maybe with a lawyer or something, and maybe you're saving money for a lawyer as you're going out and having some fun with the children. We do have the King of Swords over here, so no matter what, you are definitely holding tight and being really responsible as the King of Swords on holding on to this money, knowing what you need to save and what you don't need. We do have the past coming up over here, and it feels like that's why, because you are definitely in the 10th house. You have this past thought, this thing that you are manifesting for your life. So it does feel like you are saving some money for whatever it is you're doing. If you're planning on maybe a bigger trip, or you're planning on some kind of job adventure, opening up a new venue. There's definitely something that you have from the past, that you are past dreams, ambitions, to where you are trying to get to. So it does feel like you do have this saved money and then this fun money. Maybe you have to do that because maybe you have somebody around you who wants to spend all the money. Kids always, right? Could be the kids. Oh, you know how the kids are. You take them to Disneyland. It's like, I want a Mickey Mouse hat and a sucker and this and that and a Donald Duck hat. And it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. You can't have a Mickey Mouse hat and a Donald Duck hat, okay? I remember that when I took my kids to Disneyland. You wanted everything. Of course you do. It's Disneyland. Yay. Okay, so coming to the mid-month over here, though, you do have some dark thoughts that are starting to creep in a little bit, though. So be careful of worry. It does feel like all of a sudden towards the mid-month, we're going to start Mercury retrograde. Boom. Somewhere around the 21st or the 23rd. I'm not sure, guys. I haven't really done my homework yet. I know I'm bad. But I'll let you know next reading. Or you guys can Google it. Thank God for Google. But I do know that it's coming around the mid-month. So I do feel like the Mercury retrograde has some kind of impact on this storm that's within your mind. Feeling like you're in a labyrinth, feeling like all of a sudden everything went from really good and really positive to all of a sudden just kind of having this kind of, right? You could have someone coming in from the outside world that's giving you these dark thoughts, that's giving you this stress, that's giving you this kind of thundery, lightning kind of motion going within your head of confusion and stagnancy of wanting to move, wanting to do something. I really feel like some of you might start hermiting. You're going to pull back away. So like it's so fun here in the very beginning of the month, and then all of a sudden you start slowing down. Yep, Spirit says it's time to let those go. Let those thoughts go. They're not going to serve you. They're not going to do anything for you except for keep you locked and stuck within your mind. And there's just no reason to be there. Let it go. And it's kind of funny because we have the angels and it's going this way and it almost feels like these dogs. I know it's kind of crazy, but I feel like this dog is kind of like, you know, the angel over here who's like kind of pulling on you. We could say it's like we'll just use like, you know, Archangel Michael over here because it feels angelic. It really does. It feels like the angel's pulling you saying, no, that's not where we're going. That's not what it's supposed to be. No, pull away, pull away. Don't do it. And this one's trying to pull you. So it's almost like they're pushing you in the right direction and then something comes in and kind of disturbs the energy. And the angels are still forcing. The divine is still forcing. Your spirit guide is still forcing you to try to let go of this energy and maintain the energy you just got out of, right? So, and when we have back and forth, there we go with the wishy-washy. So it does feel like, yeah, and it does feel too like you're kind of back and forth. And that's because the divine is trying to pull you into one area as somebody else is trying to push you into this other area of the dark minds, keeping you stuck, saying something negative. And then it gives you this wishy-washy feeling like you're on a teeter-totter effect because you're just like, you know, so you could even say that like towards the mid-month, one day, maybe it's not even a day, maybe it's within hours, right? Maybe you say I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling really good. Come afternoon, not feeling so great, right? I'm starting to feel those thoughts again. Or maybe one day is a really good day and the next day is real dark, right? So that's exactly what it is, though. It's saying you're teeter-tottering back and forth. You know you should let this go. There's something within your mind that's telling you that. That's the divine, your higher spirit telling you you don't need this. You feel a little optimistic. It almost feels like you did let one go, right? But then the other ones, you know, it's just like you're letting that one, you know, one thought after another thought kind of go. But then it almost feels like it creeps back up on you because this person, and I really do feel it's this person from the outside world. It doesn't have to be a loving person. It could be anybody. But it just feels like this person who could literally be a man is, I don't care if you're male or female, and it doesn't have to be a loving person. Like I said, it's the outside world. It could be anybody. It could be your boss. It could be a coworker. It could be somebody you're dealing with. It could be if you're in real estate. It could be someone you're trying to, you know, sell a house for. They're just driving you insane because things are not going your way, and they're making you confused and really, you know, it's just not going. It's just not going. So it almost feels like for some of you, it's almost like to the point where it's like, I don't know if this is really going to work. Yeah, see? I'm just going to put this person here because, like I said, it doesn't have to be a love at all, but it is saying that it's like someone who rides in passionately. They're supposed to be doing what they're supposed to be doing. You want passionately to ride into this to say, this is how it's going to work. And it's almost like, you're trying to do that and they're trying to sabotage it. It almost feels like, I don't know, for some reason, I feel like the loving man is like, you're passionate about doing something and they're trying to sabotage it. And the more that they're trying to sabotage this deal or your deal, or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest over here, it's like you're in the middle of sabotage. And, they're trying to put and this is dark, right? They're putting where it should be, the sun and having a blessing, they're putting this dark cloud over you, and you're saying, what the hell? So it's like now you have to watch the red flags within the situation, and that puts you in your head. You're saying, why? Why are you doing this? And this is because, my friends, they're making bad judgment calls, and you know it. And so therefore, when they put these thoughts into your head, it's almost like they're trying to make you make bad judgment calls as well. So they might be making some really bad choices about the situation, trying to tell you you're making a bad choice, which is just, and it just feels like it's a very unhealthy situation when it comes to the 10th house over here. And so it's like your spirit is saying, no, don't listen to them. If anything, they're the ones that are wrong. Absolutely. You already have the divine pushing you in the right area, so you know this person's wrong. Let's just put them upside down because that's totally where they need to be. They're in the wrong. They're pushing you into areas, that are not conforming to the faith and the beliefs and the things that you need to be committed to. They're trying to take you away from your commitments, trying to get you confused, trying to tell you this ain't going to work, this ain't going to happen, or I want it this way and that way, and you're saying that ain't going to work. You'll know what it is. So it's either like they're trying to tell you it's their way or the highway, depending on the situation, and you know that they're wrong, or they're trying to tell you you're wrong and that will never work. Yeah. So you have this back and forth energy over here, which says you have the Four of Wands, right? So just stay out. Try to pull yourself out of this back and forth energy, because you know in the end that this person is wrong. I mean, you're going to find the celebration that's needed within yourself. You're going to find the joy. So even though you're having back and forth energy over here, something's going to come in that's going to allow you to release the swords. It's going to show you some celebration that you made it to the finish line. And you're going to realize this person was hellified wrong. No matter what. Because there is going to be this celebration, whether it's a promotion from the outside, whether it's getting this loan, whether it's this, that, however it is. Right? And if you push them to sell their house, even though they said that they wanted this and that, and you said, no, that's not going to work, you're going to do it anyways, and they're going to be very happy no matter what, even though they thought that they weren't, but maybe they're very greedy. So I kind of get kind of a greedy area over here, or for them, or just delusional and making wrong choices and bad decisions. Could even be a little conning as well, so be careful of that energy. I heard that. They're con artists. They want more. Yeah, they want more. So now your fragmented energy is gone. Yes. Yay. You ain't fragmenting energy anymore because you realize towards the end of the mid-month, right? This starts at the beginning of the mid-month, the end of the mid-month, probably about the 24th or the 25th. You figure this would be about probably the 16th, 17th, 18th, going into like the 25th or so, just ready for the end of the month. You will figure out that this is all coming together just like you knew it would in the beginning, until this person wants to come in here and confuse the crap out of you. And you have the happy success. So there is no more fragmented energy when you get happy success. You have the Four of Wands. Right? Now, all this is going to do is build your courage. Wow, I love that, because now you're going to say, I did know what I was doing. They tried to confuse me in the 10th house. And now I have the courage to keep walking and knowing what I'm doing. Yeah. There's no more reason for any of that. Could even be an ex. I just want to say that because it could be still a person. You could even think of it as like an ex on the outside world because you haven't let them in your world. trying to come back to confuse you, trying to tell you that they want commitment to you, but you know it's all lies. Could be a possibility. I mean, it is Mercury retrograde. I'll take it. Yeah, so after the courage, you have the great gratitude. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, because you're saying, you know what, I stuck to my guns, even though they try to confuse me, and I am so grateful, and I have so much gratitude for the things that I've done, because I knew. Come on, guys, you were already in the knowing. You knew, right? But it's hard when we start getting confused and people start trying to do malicious things, deceitful things, conning ways, trying to get their way, not listening, however it is. I feel all those energies. So with the fragmented energy, you do have the King of Pentacles. You are coming up in your money on the 10th house. You do see that pentacle in your hand. You do know that you have the happy success. The Three of Pentacles, you don't have to work with them anymore. Yeah. Hey, look, I don't have to work with you anymore. Thank you for the happy success. I know where I'm going. See you later. Gotta go. There's no more collaboration with this person. It's all over with. And that's why another reason is like, I got what I needed. I learned what I needed to learn. And I don't have to deal with you anymore. See you later. Now you can wait for your ships to come in on the next project, on the next area. Now you see that what's going on is going to bring in something more. Excuse me. Two of Cups upside down. I don't have to put up with their bullshit no more. Absolutely. Next to the Three of Pentacles. And like I said, if this was an X, it's like, see you later. And the only reason I could say that it could be an X from the 10th house is because, remember, it's the achievements and status of the outside world. They're not in your world anymore. So this could be someone who's coming back from like what you consider the dead. Be like, dude, I haven't seen you in like 4 years, right? I don't even see you in my world, right? So however you want to see it, but it's over and you don't have to feel like you're involved with the situation, united with this person. You have no contracts with this person anymore, whoever this person is, right? Whether it's work or whatever, but you have no more dealings with this person. So that's out of your energy. It's almost like good riddance, right? I mean, look, guys, even if you were selling a house for, somebody, they could be driving you insane, right? Trying to tell you this and that. And you're like, you're freaking kidding. That's never going to sell like that. Here, let me sell it for this. They could be still arguing with you, but you made the money that you needed. Now you can tell them, well, thank God those clients are gone. I never have to work with them again. Courage. Yeah, Three of Swords upside down. Oh, just gotta go. Yeah, because now you're resting easy from the Three of Swords. Oh my gosh, you're like, whew. And once you get rid of this person and this third party, it could be even two people together, right? It could be a husband and a wife trying to sell a house or something, right? Could be, doesn't have to be. But whatever whatever this is, you get to rest easy from it. And for the end of the month, you're going to feel rested and at peace, and you're definitely going to need some break time just to kind of like breathe and relax from the stress that this person has put you through, right? Absolutely. So with the great gratitude comes the Knight of Pentacles. So just more on its way. Look at that. You're just opening doors up, guys, to make more. So then I see with the Knight of Pentacles that come probably the beginning of May, you're probably going to have another offer, another deal, another thing coming through, right? And it could be through a Taurus. Absolutely. And there's your magic. And it's where the magic's really, is really happening. So there is magic that's really going on around you. It just feels like you just kind of run into this kind of testy area over here, right? Where this person's really kind of putting you through the ringer of your mind. But then you get right back. It's almost like you get right back on track. Everything's going good. You're all balanced again because everything's gone. And now you get to manifest again and start it all over. Start that process and just really keep manifesting your dreams. You guys, do not allow anyone to take away your dreams. And as I've been telling people all month, don't tell people your dreams either. Right? Because that could also be another thing. Maybe you're telling someone what your dream is. I'm going to bring that one up really fast. Maybe you're telling this man or this woman, and maybe they knocked you down off your high horse, what they would say, right? I'm going to knock you down off your high horse. Let me just tell you something. You ain't doing that. You're crazy if you think that. You know what? No, you're crazy because you don't believe in the impossible. And I was probably a little dumb because I should have known better not to do such a thing, right? That's how I always see it. I'm not saying that, but you know what I'm saying? Because that's the way they're going to make you feel. They're going to make you feel like, wow, I come to tell you what my dreams are and you knock me down like that. And that's definitely for someone. Because now you're going to manifest again. But guys, if you are doing that and somebody did try to destroy your dreams, don't tell people. I always say when you wish upon a wishing star, keep it to yourself. When you blow out those birthday candles, you keep it to yourself. Because no matter what, that 5-year-old girl is still going to want a Pegasus or a unicorn. She's 5. Don't tell her they don't exist. Why? She can figure it out on her own. Just makes her sad for the day. Now her whole birthday's ruined, right? Okay, my friends. Be magical. Be awesome. Love and light to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.